You ready?
No, I'm on holiday.
Hello and welcome back to Got a Problem Mate podcast. And it is welcome back because this wouldn't be the first one you listen to like this. I'm joined by Cape Town Joey.
I can't be bothered with this, mate. I've got to be honest.
No, you can't do that.
I'm on holiday. It's like I've been brought in to do homework in the sunshine.
You've had enough holiday now.
I've only been here a month.
That's quite a long. No one holidays for a month.
Yeah, but listen, when you go to South Africa,
Uh-huh.
it's like the cheapest place. I think it's if it wasn't for the flights, if you could come here, it's like a
Yeah.
cheat code. If you could come here for like 3 months, you'd spend what you would spend. You'd spend less than what you spend in a month in England in 3 months here.
Okay, let's try and break it down. So what would you
We'll do
spend
it in
on
a
a
minute.
boots?
Let's start. Hello, I'm Joey
We
Page.
started.
Oh, we've started.
I did an intro. What did you think that
Yeah,
was?
but I didn't get to do anything. I didn't get to say Happy New Year to all the listeners. By the way, I'm
Okay.
recording remotely today. So to all the listeners and viewers, if you aren't enjoying the quality, remember, I'm taking time out of my holiday. So if you're not enjoying the quality, literally go fuck yourselves. You don't have to listen or watch.
Why have you come in aggressive? They they're enjoying it. Look, answer my question.
Mm.
What would be the cost of a Boots meal deal out there?
And
What
there's no such thing as a boots meal deal. But
Boots
let me
Boots
um all right, there it is a promotional thing between 8 and 10 a.m. in the
right?
ice cream shop next
Yeah,
to where I live. How much do you reckon for two flat whites?
£4
£1.70.
for two flat whites.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
My God, like for listeners who maybe aren't in the UK, like what is it in the It's like £3.60 or something for one flat white these days. It's mad.
No, it's more like I would say like closer to £4.
I 360. You pay more than 360.
Yeah, but I live
Maybe
in
where you
Bethnal
live.
Green, where I live.
Yeah, don't
Zone
dox
one.
yourself.
Zone one.
What?
In zone one, you're paying four
Oh,
quid.
zone one.
Zone
Yeah.
one.
Okay, and have you been able to get anything out there? Have you got souvenirs?
Oh, what you expect me to bring you back a present?
Yeah.
Shit. Um, do you
Can you
like
get any
glass
Spurs
of water?
memorabilia for cheaper?
Like
Yeah.
water?
You're gonna bring water?
I'll bring you this back.
Right. I don't think you're allowed that in the
I might not
hand
be coming
luggage.
back, by the way.
Oh.
Look at my passport. I accidentally put my brand new passport in the washing machine.
Oh my God. And were you looking for your passport and not knowing where it was?
No, just when I took the washing out the washing machine.
And did you freak out?
Because it wasn't in my clothes, like it wasn't in my pocket. I'd hidden it in the laundry
Excuse me?
in case anyone like broke into my flat. Because crime is rife in South Africa.
Hold on a second. So you hid your passport in your laundry?
Yeah. And then forgot I'd done that. And then just bundled it all up and put it in the.
Why would they steal your passport?
So crime is rife over here. I've
You
been a
do
victim
look
of
South
crime while I've been
African.
here.
If you,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. I don't know where you want me to start, right?
go
I
for
don't.
it.
I can't talk about the crime because it's an ongoing police case, as you probably know. Someone broke into our boot, stole my jumper.
In South Africa.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh, so
Is that the ongoing police case?
yeah.
Right.
Um, so we can talk about that, but we can't because that's it. There's a few other things in
That's
there that
it.
weren't mine. Um, and uh, I'm worried about coming back because I don't think I'm gonna re-assimilate very well into life in the UK. Now I've been here for a month, so I want to talk about that.
Okay.
I want to talk about not going shark cage diving. I want to talk about surfing lessons. I want to talk about Maurice. I want to talk about the baboon, and I want to talk about Swiss Air and the dentist.
What? So you've forgotten how to podcast as well. Why are you
Oh yeah.
doing like a table of contents
Because
for
I
the
thought that'd be
listeners?
fun because it's like a choose your own adventure for you.
Choose your adventure. Well, you should have got a little dice and marked the thing, and then it's three. It's baboon.
Okay, we'll do that.
I don't have a dice here.
No, I'll just can you hear that?
What's that?
Me rolling the dice.
Oh yeah,
Sound effects.
I know, but it is visual, so they can see you if they want.
But they can't see that I don't have a dice, otherwise that would ruin the illusion.
Yeah, but we could have kept it up.
Hmm.
Don't know
How
why I'm
are
looking
you?
around like I'd have a dice. Pardon?
How are you?
I'm okay, man. I'm in a bit of a slump
Ah.
post Christmas.
Hmm.
Um, I feel a bit. I don't have direction creatively. I don't really know what to do. You know what I mean?
You know, this is the opposite of how people normally start their years for both of us.
That's not true though, right?
Yeah, because everyone's like,
Because
I'm gonna get fit as a butcher's dog. I'm
yeah, but they
gonna
don't. So much as dog. They
fit as a
don't though,
butcher's
do
dog.
they?
Do you know that saying?
No, I don't.
Fit as a butcher's dog means
Yeah.
like the dog has to be very fit, otherwise it might end up getting chopped up and sold by the butcher.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's what that means.
It is.
I thought it just gets a lot of protein because it eats all the meat.
Oh, maybe.
You thought, wait, do you think that some butchers sell dog meat?
No, I'm just saying it could. I'm looking it up anyway.
Could.
Could.
I mean, you could be right. I don't know, but that's not what I thought. I
Uh,
didn't know a butcher's dog was just scared for its life the whole time, poor thing.
oh, no, you are right.
Yeah.
The illusion to a butcher's dog is that the dog is expected to be very well fed from scraps.
It's eating beef, man.
It's beefing up.
It's beefing up, literally.
It's beefing up.
Yeah. So did you go surfing?
Yeah, we'll get to that as well. That's on my list.
All right. Well, I mean, you can talk about
Well,
it now.
yeah, there are many problems.
We'll go back and forth, innit?
Okay, we'll go back and forth.
All
But
right.
we're dealing with you at the moment.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what I'm
Well,
saying is people get as fit as a butcher's dog
yeah.
and they like crack into 2024 with a lot of impetus.
Hmm. But they don't really because that's you have Blue Monday, don't you? Which
When was
is
that yesterday?
maybe which is
Hmm.
when you get what is it like a very high rate of depression or something? I don't know the exact. Apologize to listeners.
That's a real thing?
Huh?
Is that a real thing?
It's real Blue Monday
No,
because I was asked to
depression.
do a charity thing for it once and then I
No,
forgot to reply.
depression.
Depression? No, I don't
That
believe in it. No.
should maybe tell your face that.
That's good. Did you
Um,
like when I texted you earlier and called you Pratt?
yeah,
It's good word, isn't it? We should bring
good
it
word,
back.
Pratt.
Should have called it the Pratt podcast.
No, it's
Couple of
already got a
Pratts.
title. A couple of Pratts.
Um,
Oh,
so
um, did you get that? Did you get that hoodie for Christmas?
no, I've had this for a little while.
No.
But I got some very nice Christmas gifts, let me tell
Oh,
you,
let me tell me
right?
about it. I'll let you tell
So,
me about it.
okay, so I had to do two Christmases, right?
Mm,
And listeners know I never used to do Christmas. Now I
mm,
do Christmas. The reason is because my wife's parents are not together. And
mm,
also we had to spend one Christmas with her nan,
mm,
quite elderly, living alone. That was really nice on
mm,
her dad's side. Then we had to spend a day with her mum, right?
mm.
So I got double presents, man.
Ooh.
Double presents. My father-in-law got me, and this is an amazing gift, a year-long Odeon subscription thing,
Mm.
unlimited movies in Odeon. Right,
That's
that's
for you on your
crazy.
own.
Yeah.
You don't want to go cinema on your own.
Yeah, like proper lads go on their own.
Hey, don't. Depressed lads go on their own.
No, proper lad to go on your
Lads
own
who
in
are
the
struggling
cinema.
to find impetus to the start of the year are going on their own.
No, but I can like go with my wife and then her
Pay for
tickets,
her.
whatever. It's fine, isn't it? Got a very, very nice. I should have worn it actually. Got a very nice one of those shacket shirt jackets
Oh yeah,
off
copying me
my
now.
mother-in-law. It's a
Copy,
really nice one. I'll
copying
wear
me.
it on the next when we're next together.
The next
You can
episode of Got a Problem, Mate,
nice.
at gmail.com. If you've got any problems,
Gmail.com.
get them in for the first official. This is like the pre second series episode.
Is it?
I don't know.
I didn't think that was that a series? That was quite long
Yeah,
for
I
a
don't know.
series.
I think it's all just gonna be one series. Our whole podcast uh is just called. There's no series one or series two. It's just called Mega Series.
Mega series. No one else has mega series.
We're in the Mega Series episode, whatever this is of the Mega Series,
I'm not sure where we're up to. Should I quickly check?
30 something.
30 something you think we are on? Refresh that. No, mate. That
40 something.
46.
40 episode 46 of the Mega Series.
Well, this
Got a
this is
problem, mate.
46 now, I believe.
Or could you hear that then? Could you feel that?
What, you farted?
No, I basically it's like the power. I just instinct. I was like back into presenter mode there for the first time in this episode.
I know it kicked in finally.
It's in.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Now you're gonna
The
take
Mega
us through.
Series.
The words mega series made you go back to your football radio DJ days.
So I've gotten quite fat while I've been here.
How was your Christmas?
Gotten quite fat, quite
Right.
bloated, quite unfit.
Do they eat Brussels sprouts out there?
No, they eat South African sprouts.
What are they like?
They don't. They don't have Brussels sprouts.
Uh,
Bilal, they've never heard of Brussels sprouts over here.
are you serious?
No, they have. But you don't see. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen a sprout.
Well, go have a look in the shop.
I've
What's
been in
the
the
big
shop.
supermarket called?
There's Checkers,
Checkers,
or there's Pick and Pay.
Pick and Pie.
They're the two main ones. Oh,
Okay.
and how confusing is this? Woolworths,
Yeah.
which is Marks and Spencers, but it's called Woolworths.
Excuse me?
Yeah, like it's all the same fonts, like on the packaging of the food, but it's called Woolworths.
Does it look like it doesn't look like our old Woolworths logo? No.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. What a magical land.
Mm.
That's cool.
So yeah, Christmas was essentially like what wasn't a barbecue actually. It was like an outdoor meal, just like everybody brought a dish, which I believe is called a potluck. Is it not, Bilal?
I don't know. I've never done potluck.
Potluck. Everyone brings a dish, and you get what you get.
Great.
Yeah,
That's loads of food.
yeah.
Did you have to make a dish?
We made a dish.
What'd you make?
We made a pesto potato salad.
Okay.
Like we got given categories because what if everybody tried to bring the gammon?
The gammon.
Yeah, there was gammon. There was beef.
So you were assigned a certain thing. So yours was like veg side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a nice day.
That's a nice day.
Do they have a tree?
No tree.
No.
I was playing football with my girlfriend's nephew. He's 2.
Oh, is he good?
Possibly the most articulate boy I've ever met for a 2-year-old.
Right.
We were playing football, and he said, "Did you know I used to play rugby once upon a time?" Went to a wedding. Went to a wedding where basically everybody there went to the South African equivalent of Eton.
Are you serious?
I'm being serious.
Oh, what was that like?
I didn't realize at first. It was a nice wedding, but like I met this girl who's possibly the poshest girl I've ever met. She was English. Cannot for the life of me remember her name, but her brother was called Ambrose.
Ambrose.
Yeah.
You should have a son and call him Ambrose Page. I've
No.
never heard of anyone called Ambrose.
No. No.
Did she have a posh name?
Yeah, she had a posh name. It's escaped me. Um, yeah. And she described her current life situation as a milieu.
Oh my God.
I don't
What
really
does
know
that
what that word
mean?
means. I
No, I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Could look it up. Not going
Milieu.
to. Milieu. If you know what it means, why not email us at
Yes,
gotaproblemmate@gmail.com, and
please
why not
do.
attach a little problem to it? Also,
Yeah.
if you're enjoying this very relaxed version of a podcast where one of the guys is still very much still on holiday in spirit and in body, then why not give us a nice little like, rate, and subscribe? So it was a little bit clunky, but I am getting back into it.
It was good, man. It was good.
Getting
I was looking while you were doing that very I was looking at our email, got a problem, mate, but we got a oh no, they've sent it to they
Is it
haven't
spam?
CC'd. It's spam, yeah. They've sent it to like hundreds of email addresses, but it's saying like
We
it
love
says
your
dear
podcast.
sir slash madam, how are you? So that's a very
Uh,
personal touch.
yeah.
We hope that you're doing well. Professionally, I specialize in promoting podcasts. I'd like to discuss your fantastic podcast and share it on our high traffic network.
Sir
I
or
mean,
madam.
yeah, sir or madam, do you want to do this? Yeah, so that's all we've had on the Gmail post Christmas. So if people do want to, and also if you're emailing in, you don't have to
Have
have
a
a
problem.
problem. You could just say, you don't like Joey.
Yeah, you can say something about my attitude or my hair. Do you
His
like my
attitude,
little
his
short hair? Look at
hairstyle,
this.
his demeanor, his
Like I've
milieu.
had this little side bit shaved. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You're fitting right in there. You
Guess how
done
much his
any
ha guess
gigs?
guess how much his haircut was? £7.
That's not that cheap though.
£7?
But you can get a lot of haircuts around. No, that is cheap, isn't it? What would you say the average is? 15?
You're getting confused with how much a haircut was when you was a child.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
What is it now? It's
I,
15, isn't it?
I
15 to
went. I've
20.
been to the dentist while I've been here.
Have you?
It's cheaper.
What did you have done?
Just a general check. I'm so scared of going to the dentist because two reasons. One, I haven't been for a fair few years. I've got to be honest about that, right? And the main
Hmm.
reason I didn't go was because I was scared that when I did go, they would find stuff to do to my mouth
It's a
and it would
very
cost me
common
loads of
fear.
money,
Yeah.
right? Also, I hate being told off. Like, I'm paying you, don't have a go at me.
Yeah, I know what you
Do you know what
mean.
I mean?
Mm.
I know I need to floss more. We all do. Don't have a go at me.
We
But
all do.
surprise, surprise, they're perfect.
It's because the stereotype of English people abroad is that they have the worst teeth. So they would
Mm.
probably had it was a very low bar,
Yeah, but I didn't need
you know,
any. I didn't need anything.
nothing. So did they do the thing where they clean it though?
Yeah, really.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not
I don't want
nice
someone prodding around in my mouth in that way.
in
I
that
say in
way.
that way. So
Yeah.
I had a surf lesson because I thought, right, I've been watching, I've been looking at them, and I've been looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, it
What do you
would
mean you've
make
been looking at them?
the surfers,
Right. Okay.
and I've been looking at myself in the mirror, and I thought, I am 100% look like I would be good at this. Like if I came back and said, "Bilal, I'm a surfer now," that would make total sense to my
I
look
wouldn't
and
even
personality.
react.
Exactly.
I'd carry on what I'm
So I
doing.
was like, "Can't wait! I'm gonna absolutely smash this!" Right?
Hmm.
Me and Rebecca went out, and our surf instructor was a 17-year-old boy. So I'm thinking, how hard can it be? I'd actually picked the windiest day, which wasn't a good start.
Right.
And this 17-year-old boy said to us, an hour and a half is a long time for a lesson, which might have been my second mistake.
That is a long time.
He was like, if you need to take breaks, and we just take little breaks, it does get tiring. And I was like, shut up, mate. You don't know what. Have you ever met me?
Yeah.
Gone out, absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
Like, I got to kneel a couple of times on it.
To kneel.
Yeah, but I couldn't stand.
Okay.
And This poor little 17-year-old boy, he was trying to hold on to us and our boards, and I'm like twice the size of him. And then he was going, all you got to do is quickly get up from your stomach to put your back foot and then put your front foot. That's all you got to do. And I was like, I don't think I can do that on the shore, let alone at sea. So at one point I got the ump and I just took my board out. I went, I'm going to go and practice on the sand.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah. And basically, I now know what it's like to be inside a washing machine. And no wonder clothes are all saggy because they are knackered. Like, I just feel like I've been just whirled round and round and round. And
Yeah,
then
how do you think your passport feels?
yeah, exactly. My passport is a
Knackered.
holiday. Yeah. And it is knackered.
So what? Okay, so what's it? Talk me through the surfing lesson. I'm quite interested. What do you actually have to do? How do you start?
So you're lying on your front.
Mm,
You have to have your legs close together. You need to be mostly towards the back of the board. And then you paddle, paddle, paddle. And in the end, he said, don't even worry about the paddling. I'm just going to push you because you two aren't going to do it. He gave up on us pretty quickly. And then you sort of get up, like you arch your back, and then you've got to quickly get your back leg out and then stand up and put your front leg, which is your weaker foot. So if you're right-footed, your
Yeah,
left foot will go up the front and face forward. And then like that's it.
that does sound hard.
And I think if over the next year, because I probably will come back next year unless I get fired
Mm.
as a boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
I unless I can like do that at home, is it called it's like a burpee.
I think I know what you mean. It's weird, isn't it? Like I did a thing when I had a personal trainer for a bit where you had to do like the lunges with some weights and stuff as you walk, and it's really hard.
Do
Like
you
my
get
legs would shake.
when you have a personal trainer, do you get like quite angry at them?
No.
Because when we were doing in lockdown,
Yeah.
when me and my ex and Mish were doing like every day we'd do like an online bit of exercise on YouTube and you would like follow a course. And once or twice they had to have a word with me about my language. So
Oh
I was like, I can't fucking do it. And I
no, I
think
didn't
that's
have
what I'd be
that.
like,
But I was in the gym though, so you're less. Would you do that in the gym in public? You would.
I would. I
You
can't
would.
help it. It's just a fire inside of me.
And what was it that was making you angry?
It's too hard.
Too hard. Do you
Yeah.
remember what specifically? Star
I think it
jumps,
might have been burpees.
burpees.
Mm.
I can't do it. It's too hard.
I'm
Language,
trying.
please. I'm gonna go practice on the sand.
I'm gonna go back to the sound of my own.
How
Um,
was Rebecca at it though? The surfing.
Slightly better than me, but we were both bad.
Mm.
Bad.
I don't think anyone would be good on their first go though.
I know, but also it didn't help. I did it on the windiest day of all time.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
I
quite
did
a
like
busy time.
I did like the only gig that's out here.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna ask.
Some quite unfriendly South African comedians, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
No, nothing. It's like, why are you here? I was like, chill out. One of them called me a colonizer.
That's fair. Why are you here is funny.
It's like, why are you here? I was like, well, my girlfriend's family about I've come to meet them. And I went, actually, I think my girlfriend is bringing quite a lot of people along. And this act went, yeah, all right, you've said twice you've got a girlfriend now. Like, chill out.
That's really funny.
It's a real problem. And the
Why?
kid
I
was,
don't know. Why
it,
did they hate you?
I don't know, the kid was in a shisha bar. It just
Okay.
felt like maybe I'm speaking out of term here. Maybe I get hammered on the World Wide Web, but it felt like there was a fair amount of new acts on, and you know that energy when people are a bit nervous, they get a bit aggressive.
I hate that.
Mm,
Keep that away from me, you know?
yeah,
So how long were you doing?
15.
It's quite a lot.
I was on
Um,
before the headliner, but there was no break throughout the whole night.
and so the newer acts, were they doing like 10 minutes or five
Yeah,
minutes?
couple of tens, couple of fives.
Were they any good?
So,
Hmm.
mm, there's a couple.
Yeah, that's fascinating, man. I'd love to do. I've never done a gig like that abroad. I
Um,
don't think. No.
but it was in a shisha bar,
Hmm.
and so there were people in the other room who'd only come for the sheesh.
Yeah.
And I was because my girlfriend had brought quite a few people,
Yeah.
including a couple of aunties and uncles.
Hmm.
I decided to say to a guy in the front row, I was like, "Listen, mate, um, I know you're probably here to see it, but I can't do my pussy licking material today because my girlfriend's got a lot of family."
How did you go? Did they
And
like you?
I was like, you know, like the bit where I'm like, I was like, I can't do that. I can't.
Was it? How did it feel? Was it just like doing a gig here, or
Yeah, pretty much.
different?
I
Yeah.
think there's definitely like you can definitely feel there is a lot of like uh obviously like the I think to call it a hangover is a bit of an understatement, but you know, from the apartheid, it's like there is like definitely like tension in what you can and can't say. But I felt like it was actually easier for me because even though I'm white,
Mm.
I'm from another country. So even though I look like I'm part of the problem, I'm not actually.
You do look like you're part of the problem. Yeah, but also none of your material is like it's just quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's silly
It's
in a good
silly.
way. Well,
It's
no.
silly.
Yeah, yeah. You're not trying to do any edgy. You're not one of these we get in Britain, we get these like they tend to be posh lads that are like want to be a bit edgy. You're not like
Mm.
that.
I won't say any names because it makes it harder to edit the podcast.
Exactly. Yeah. Won't give him extra work.
So
Yes.
here's I've kind of got a bit of a problem that I want to address, right?
Oh yeah.
As I said, it's like it's cheap here. Everything's a quid.
Mm,
It's all a quid. And not only does that make you feel very bad when you see people who are doing much worse off than you, like homelessness, etc.
yeah.
I don't want to talk about it 'cause it's not this kind of podcast, is it? So, you know,
Oh, go
not only
on.
does that make you feel a bit bad, more than usual, because you're more than usual in the position to do something small about it. She's like, well, it's cheap. You should just like give them. But it's still like the whole thing. No one's got cash here.
Right.
But my problem is, right? I'm like a sort of very average midfielder
Yeah.
who's on like bundles of money
Joey Barton, yeah.
and has been told by the gaffer this summer you're going to go away and you're going to sort yourself out.
Ah,
And then you come back in the new season. I want you to be as fit as a butcher's dog and I want the right attitude. But I've come here.
mm,
I'm living like I'm not a millionaire, but I'm living like a thousandaire here, but now.
right.
As I said in my set, you can get
Like someone with £1,000.
as I said in my set, in the
Yeah.
UK and go for dinner, sometimes you have to be like, am I going to have a starter or a dessert here? And have a starter, a main, a dessert, and buy a flat, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
Would
coming
you
back.
actually move
I'm
there?
no, but but having said that, it is such a beautiful place. Like so, some mad things have been happening. Like
Mm.
went to see well, just so in the and I don't know why this is, but I don't think you've been looking at my stories. I don't know if you're jealous or what's going on.
Oh, I don't really look at Instagram stories, sorry.
Right, right. But there's a phenomena called the bioluminescence,
Okay.
and it only happens like once every 10 years or something.
Right.
But you know, your old page is right on the spot when it counts.
Yeah.
Um, and what happens is this is plankton in the sea, and in the day it looks like slime, like red, orange slime, and it's suffocating all the oxygen out of the water.
Hmm.
So it's killing whatever wildlife. But at night, no
Hmm.
one gives a shit about that because what it does is when you like move it around, so when it reacts with like movement and the oxygen, it's like a luminous blue. So the waves look like they're electric.
Oh, I did see that story,
Yeah,
but I didn't know what it was.
that's what that is.
Oh, that's crazy.
You got
I
things
didn't
like
know
that.
that was that.
You got things like baboons rifling through the dustbin. Not where I'm staying, but
Really?
we went away for a couple of nights. And again, this is part of my problem. It's all building up to what my problem is this week on the
Yeah.
podcast, right? The amount of money you spend on an Airbnb in the UK,
Mm.
I spent the same amount of money and got like it was basically in like a millionaire's sort of like holiday home. And it's like there was four rooms, everyone shared communal space, but you had four rooms, and our
Mm.
one looked out over this bay, which is probably only about 25 meters in front of us. Bath in the room that looked out the window. You've got a hot tub, you've got a swimming pool.
Oh,
It's like the best, the most swankiest place I've ever stayed for like 150 quid a night.
wow.
And so my point is, I'm living like a sort of Premiership footballer who's not even going to try and get into the team. He's going to come back a bit overweight with a bad
Yeah.
attitude and just keep, you know, getting paid each week until he gets sold. And
Okay.
I don't want to come back. Like I'm going to have such a shock when I get back. I've got to go back to work.
Yeah.
A, a pint costs 7 quid. I don't know what I'm out of shape. I don't know what to do.
Flat white's nearly £4.
Exactly. And that's my problem. I don't know
I
how I'm
think you'll
gonna
be all
get.
right, man. I think once you get back, is there nothing? I think, all right. Is there nothing you miss about London?
There's one thing.
Coys boys?
It's you.
Oh, it's me. I thought it was your football team.
I have genuinely missed you actually.
Oh, yes. I missed you too. Well, then
Bollocks. You
there's a
can't no,
reason to
don't
come
just fucking
back.
say it back to me. I
Oh,
mean it. You couldn't even look into your webcam when you said it.
but the thing is, your eyes, I'm looking at your eyes now,
Yeah. I'm looking
and
into the
that's me. I'm looking at the webcam. That's not you.
Bilal, I've missed you. And the viewers and listeners of this podcast.
Yes, the viewers and the listeners. Thank you for sticking with us, everyone. We're very committed to putting an episode out every week,
The
and we've done that.
Megasode on the Mega
Megasode.
series
We've done that since we started,
every
and
week. Even
every
now,
week
I could be getting my last bit of sun, and you lot have dragged me in here.
you could have done it on the beach.
No, I haven't got 5G.
Ah, well, flipping heck.
Flipping neck.
It's been
Um,
absolutely mad for you.
it's been mad for me. So, I was going to go shark cage diving, but there's no sharks at the moment,
What do
or
you
no
mean there's
like
no
big ones.
sharks?
There's no like ones that you'd want to get in a cage and dive with, because the orcas
Yeah.
have been eating their livers.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So I thought, I'm not driving 2 hours to go and see some like small little sharks that I could have seen when I did scuba diving.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Well, I'm
next
sorry
year.
about that.
Um,
Next year, sharks.
Also, what's going on? Because this is the first week as well, where
Yeah,
this is actually going to go out on the day that we recorded it.
that's a very good point.
So what's going on? Because I haven't looked at the news once. Have you had a
Let me
hurricane? Did you
go
have a
on
tornado?
tornado.
Yeah.
Um,
In
I have
Birmingham?
gone. I've gone on. I've got some news stories for you.
No, it's not called that. It's called
Um,
I got news for you. It's not.
yeah, yeah, on
I
BBC.
got
I've
some
got news
news
for you.
stories for you.
Football team travels 8,000 miles for 12-0 defeat.
Oh,
Golden Lion Martinique football team travels 12-0 at Lille in the French Cup. So there's some news for you. Um, Cecile has never done anything bad in his life until now.
Oh, what's he done now? And who
The
is he?
dog, oh man. Pennsylvania couple left shock after dog eats $4,000 in cash. So what I've done is you
Why did they have $4,000 in cash?
probably drug dealers.
Oh, well,
Uh,
hang on, wait, what's the name of the guy?
the dog,
No, the guy.
Cecil.
Oh, Cecil's the dog.
Cecil's the dog.
What's the name of the owners? Does it say?
Uh, it's a Mr. and Mrs. Law. Carrie Law, Clayton and Carrie Law.
Clayton Law does sound like a
It
gangster.
says they withdrew the cash to pay gardeners. Now,
4,000.
4,000? It's very fishy.
Also, if I was the Inland Revenue or whatever they have in America,
Yeah.
I'd be going straight down to this gardening firm and asking to look at their accounts. Because why are they accepting 4,000 in cash for a job?
It's
That's
not
not going
right.
through the books. That's not going through the books.
No. It's not right. Girl 10 wins year supply of crisps after campaigning to get haggis flavor back on shelves.
Oh,
Good for her, I guess.
I've
Grace
seen
from
them in
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, those crisps.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another problem I've got. I'm now
Yeah.
addicted to Fritos, but we don't get them in the UK.
Sorry, which ones?
Fritos,
Fritos.
barbecue flavor. Oh, look, you can
What are
look,
they
you can
like?
look, you can literally see how many of them I've been eating in my cheeks.
What are Fritos like?
Huh?
What are Fritos
They're a little
like?
bit like Doritos.
Have I had Fritos? I feel like I could get them for you from one of the shops near me.
Oh, probably actually.
Fritos.
I've
I
been in
think
that
I might have
shop that
seen
does all the
these.
weird stuff.
Yeah, we've
Mm,
all got one of those.
mm,
Well, in London, we've all
mm.
got one of those.
Um, I
Yes.
do you know what a Frito pie is? I haven't had one here, but I did have it in America.
Sorry, Frito pie?
Yeah.
No.
So they get the bag of Fritos,
Oh dear.
put it on its side, cut it open. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like a bag of chips. And
Okay.
then they put toppings on like chili and sour cream and
Cheese.
cheese.
How much is that?
I don't know, but I was in Texas, that wasn't here.
Okay. Is that good? So it's like nachos, but like
Yeah, but in
really
a
lazy.
bag of nachos.
In a bag.
Yeah.
Do they give you do they put that on a plate?
Mm, no, you just get given it.
You're frozen for me, by the way. I think. Oh
Oh,
no, we're fine.
just
Sorry.
got
It's
given
fine,
it.
everyone.
Fine,
No need
everyone.
to panic. Also, Sunderland apologizes to fans after stadium bar decorated in Newcastle colours ahead of FA Cup tie.
Now, that hasn't happened on purpose. That hasn't happened by accident, has it?
Do you think? You think it's sabotage?
Yeah, definitely a decorator. He's a Newcastle fan.
But it's black and white. Like that's normal colours. That's neutral. Do you know
Oh,
what
what a
colour
black bar.
the bar they put like we are they put their little slogans and stuff around, but it's all in like black and white. And that's it. That's news. That's today's news.
That's all the news. I reckon I could find more news than that, Bilal.
Well, all
Not
right.
even
What I
me.
did was, you might have realized, I looked up it's offbeat stories on Sky News because I didn't
Okay.
want to talk about, sort of war and stuff.
Is there a war?
Oh, I got one for you. I
Mm.
got a story for you, which I think you'll like. This remote Welsh island is offering £11.44 an hour if you're prepared to live and work there. Ynys Enlli, I don't know how you say it. Remote Welsh island offers 11.44 an hour. Oh, if you're prepared to work and live there. It's a really remote island.
Mm.
It's an off-grid Welsh island looking for two wardens to live and work there. Well, me and you.
We could do the podcast from there and get paid £11 an
I'm
hour.
sure they've got internet. Oh, you get a shared food growing space and an internet connection. The island measures 0.69 square miles, has a population of 11,
No, I
and is
don't
claimed
live
to
there with
be a
anyone else.
mate. Sorry, I need to read this next bit. It has a population of 11 and is claimed to be the burial site of mythical wizard Merlin.
Okay.
That's what it says. What were you going to ask, sorry?
I mean, £11. What is it an hour?
11.44.
That's a lot of flat whites over here, mate.
That is, it's not a lot over here.
No. But in Wales, probably a bit better.
I don't know about that because you get your hipsters everywhere that do good coffee but make it really expensive. So, you know,
Mm.
you go to the Mac Festival, that comedy festival.
Oh
It's all
yeah.
hipstery coffee places around there.
Better get booked for that this year.
Would you like to?
Yep. Never done it.
Yeah, I've done it. I find it a real, it's great and everything, but it's a real pain to get to
I've got a car though, haven't
and
I?
stay at. Yeah, where are you going to stay? You're going to stay in the tent?
My car.
You're going to stay in your car?
Could do.
Why not?
I'm not camping.
I'm not camping.
No. Have you ever
I
been
go and
camping?
one time I stayed in a tent, and that was when I actually first met you.
Oh yeah.
That was that festival.
Yeah, I can't really imagine you doing things like that.
I don't want to camp. I want to
No.
stay in a nice place, especially if I'm working,
Mm.
right? Look at
Mm.
you're staying in a mansion,
Yeah.
telling me you can't imagine me camping when you're living like Scarface.
Oh, I really don't want to come back to reality. And do you know what's even worse? And
Mm,
I know you don't drink, so this doesn't affect you.
yeah.
Right? My flights out here and back are clocking over £1,000, right? They have stopped. Swiss Air,
Hmm.
the wankers at Swiss Air, yeah,
Yeah.
don't even give you a free drink with your dinner.
Right.
Gone are
So
the
what?
days when you could get
Yeah.
as much booze as you wanted throughout a flight for
Oh, is that
free.
what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, and we're talking Swiss prices here. Three
Mm.
beers, 18 quid. Cans, little cans. And the
Oh,
food on
right.
Swiss Air is disgusting. Do not do a long haul flight with Swiss Air. They're absolute mugs.
But isn't the food always kind of bad?
Yeah, but this is exceptionally bad. Like when I went
Really?
to Australia on the long haul flight, Air Emirates, as much as I hate to say it, they look after you.
Yeah, that's the gunner's way.
Sorry, does your microphone light up?
It does, yeah. I muted it to blow my nose.
Oh, that's when it's on and when it's off.
Yeah, look.
Ah,
That's on.
ah.
Do you want one of these?
How much?
I'll sort you out. Get back to the UK.
I'm on my way.
Um, well, I'm sorry about the flight situation, but why don't you just sneak some in like you would in the cinema?
I think you can actually get arrested for that.
Why don't you have a flask like a proper
Hip flask. A
sad man?
proper alky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You're not allowed to drink in public here. So it's been very weird to go to the beach or go like hang out in a park.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
everyone's just having a nice chat. And I'm like, where's the beer?
Right.
Made me feel very self-conscious.
Okay.
So everyone's just been like, yeah, great. And I'm like, no, not great. Where's the beer?
Yeah. And what they just having Ribena.
And often nothing.
Oh my
Just
God.
chatting.
Well, get yourself a flask and
I'm coming.
just
I'm coming back. I can just drink wherever I want.
see, we found the thing that you really miss. So you look forward to that, you'll be absolutely fine.
Um, one other thing. I went on a hike up a big mountain, Table Mountain.
Yeah,
Swam in a reservoir.
cool.
All right.
Yeah, is that the end of your South Africa stuff?
I think so. Yeah. That was bottom of the list of things to tell you about.
Okay, well, that's cool. How was the hike? How long?
2 hours up, 2 hours down.
That's a lot.
Hmm.
I mean, how knackered were you
Well,
doing
big
that? Like,
mistake.
yeah.
Rebecca's friends brought us a bacon and egg sandwich each, and we ate it. And then I tried to climb a mountain and felt very sick.
Ah, what is it? So what are you supposed to have? You supposed to go on an empty stomach and then eat
No, I think you're
later,
supposed
or
to eat earlier and more nutritionally balancedly.
yeah,
Mm,
mm, I guess
mm,
that's cool.
mm.
That's cool.
So, Bilal,
Yeah.
what can we tell the listeners about the new year here on Got a Problem, Mate, the
On
podcast
Gapham,
and on video podcast past
on YouTube, on your apps,
on
on
your
Acast,
little
etc.
clips, little clippies on your phone.
Clippies on your phone. The lads here
Ticky
put
tocky
lots of
clippy
work in.
cloppy.
They're putting a shift in behind the scenes to
Yeah.
get these clips up there.
Clips up,
So
look sharp.
please share them if you like them.
Clips
It's
up, look
weird.
sharp.
Thank you. You've said clipped up, look sharp.
You know me. I
um,
just keep saying things so I get the reaction that I want.
right, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I've been yeah, since Christmas, I just feel like I don't know. All right, I feel the least excited about stand-up comedy generally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? The least enthusiastic about it that I've ever felt
Mm.
because I don't know, it makes me cringe a little bit now.
Yeah. But you got to do it in your
Yeah,
own way. The way you do it, it doesn't. And this is the thing. The greats,
yeah,
people often say to me, Joey, when are you going to teach stand-up comedy? And I would say, I only need to tell you one thing. Okay. It's a very short course. I only need to tell you one thing. The less you are like a stand-up comedian on stage, the better
yeah.
you will do. And you do not follow the rubbish, tired tropes of a stand-up comedian. You're not going,
Mm.
all right, guys. You're not doing any of that.
You're right.
You're
Yeah,
a personality,
yeah.
and people want to see that personality. For me,
Mm.
like with the people, like with the nerds and the boffins that watch and listen to this, I couldn't care less about them. Don't talk to me in the street. I've come to tell you what I've got to say, and I want you to forget that I'm a stand-up comedian. I want you to think this guy is just a fun guy, and
Mm.
he's got opinions, and boy, do I want to hear them.
Yeah,
So I
but
think you just got to stay away from the tropes of stand-up comedy, which you
don't
do
think about it.
naturally.
Yeah,
Don't
well,
watch
thank
other
you.
people as well. Don't be like, because that
Mm.
was the thing, with Rebecca bringing all of her family and friends.
Mm.
It was like, I don't want them to think that this is what I do. You know what I mean? I don't want them to think, oh, I make a living standing in shisha bars,
Ah, yes, I completely understand.
you know?
Yeah, that's always difficult when you know someone's going to see you do stand up for maybe the only time ever.
Mm,
And then if the gig is like in a place where, like a classroom or,
mm,
lights don't work, or you do think that you think
mm,
they're going to think this is what I do
mm.
for a living.
And and put a break in. How can there
Put a
be no
break in.
break in between seven acts?
Oh, right. Yeah. So how long was the night then? So wait,
Oh,
let's go
it's
through how many acts.
about seven.
So you got an opener, well, you got an MC,
MC.
opener.
Yeah,
What's the opener doing? 15?
I think so. Yeah. There's
And
someone
then
doing
what?
five.
And then a five.
Then there was someone doing 10. Then there was another 15. Then there was
That's
someone else
that's
doing
too long.
another like 10 or 15. Then
That's
me
way
doing
too long.
15. Then the
Yeah.
headliner doing about half an hour. No
Oh,
break.
that's awful. Why would you not put a break in? It doesn't make sense because like you want to make money at the bar or whatever. Like that's the
Yeah, I
point
think
of
they
an
had
interval.
table service,
Oh, right.
but still.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense unless they really think that their comedy night's so bad that people aren't going to come back and sit back down.
I think this is one of the better ones in Cape Town.
Is
Like,
it?
I won't be moving here because there's no work unless you're
That's it, isn't it?
unless you're Skulk Poseidon Hope or whatever his name is.
Sorry.
Do you know him?
Who?
Skulk Poseidon Hope.
Who's that?
He's like the biggest comedian in South Africa at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, well,
Scott
no, Trevor
Zen
Noah
help.
is obviously, but he's gone. He's in America. He
Yeah, he
likes
doesn't
American
count.
things now.
Yeah, it doesn't count if you talk about American stuff only. You can't say you're a South African comedian.
Mm.
If you stayed there and started talking about the difference between Woolworths and
Marks and Spencer's,
the other shop they have, they don't have Marks and Spencer.
Checkers,
Checkers and Woolworths.
Pick and
Then
Pay.
then Pick and Pay. Then
And
you're
one
no
of them
longer
is
a British
Lecker.
comedian. Lekker, I've heard of that.
Mm.
You're no longer a British comedian then.
In
If you
Woolworths, you have a just time.
sorry,
You have a just time. In Woolworths.
just time.
Just.
What's that?
That's that. You've had a good time.
Is it
Yeah, it's like just.
just just?
Okay, I'll tell you one other really funny thing I saw.
Yeah.
I saw a guy in a t-shirt. I don't know what was on the
Mhm.
front. On the back, it said, "How's my surfing?" 1-800 ripping it.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. How's my
Oh,
podcasting? 1-800 ripping it. That should be our
ripping
first
it.
t-shirt.
We should. Oh yeah, we are going to. We do want
Ask
to
you for
start a
money.
Patreon soon.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
ask
yeah,
you
that's
for
what
loads
I'm
of money.
doing. That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing. I'm asking for money. We would like to start one for some bonus episodes and stuff. And
Bilal really needs to pick me up. So if you like
I
him,
do.
do it.
I do.
Don't do it for me because I know none of you like me, but that's fine. I'm not here to be liked.
Yeah, he's the like a wrestling villain.
Yeah.
Heel, is that what you call
Heel.
it?
I'm a heel.
You're a heel.
Mm.
Um,
You can't trust
yeah,
me.
you can't. I mean, it's really good. I'm happy. Like our listenership, I think, is rising. So thank you to
More like a
everyone.
listener cruiser now.
Yes, is that good?
Listener cruise ship.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that small?
No, it was ship. Or is it a listener boat?
No, wait, a cruise ship is big. Yeah, listener
Oh,
boat.
but we want it to become a listener tanker.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Listener super tanker for the Megasode and the Mega series.
Do it for the Megasode, everybody. Do it for the Megasode. We could have merch. We could have a Patreon, which would be nice. And then one day we could do
We
live
should come
shows.
to your town
But we're not doing it until we're sure
that
that
you're all
at
coming.
least 80 people are going to be there. Right?
Perhaps.
Yeah,
I
we have
think
to be sure.
I think financial needs to be double that.
Financially,
Because
well, yeah, but 160 people.
I've got to split it with you
Well, yeah, I know.
and those other guys.
Well, why don't you let me have your bit?
I'll let you have it for now
Okay, thanks.
until next week.
That was easy. Right.
Until next week.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to keep going with our podcast. We got some brilliant guests lined up. Don't worry about
We haven't
that.
got anyone lined up.
Don't. Okay, we don't, right? That's true. But there are people I've spoken to who will do it, who are good guests.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If pressed, we'll do it.
If pressed. If threatened.
All right.
Yeah, we should do a special
Look at my
Patreon bonus
tan.
episode. Oh yeah, show
Look at
me,
our
pull
tan
up
line.
your oh wait, have you been topless the whole time?
Yeah.
Show me your tan line. Do you not have any lines?
I've got a tan line.
Where is he? I don't see it, but I see your bollocks.
Not my bollocks. If you do only listen to the podcast, why not watch it on YouTube? Because you could have seen my tummy.
He just flashed his entire. He just pulled his boxes down. It's how awful.
Actually, I think we should start for people that only listen. We should give them misinformation.
Right.
To be like, he just pulled out his full shaft.
Oh, shut up. By the way, everyone, if you could please subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't yet. We've got loads, but we need 1,000 to monetize, and
We've got
Joey
loads,
needs
but we
money.
need loads more.
Loads more. Oh, we got a nice amount. I mean, look, I don't mind saying we've got over 300 subs, and that's a lot.
We could always have more.
Of course, but yeah, 1,000 is hard on YouTube to get to for anyone.
But not us.
Not
because we're
us.
doing the mega series. What is it called? Mega series.
Megasode.
No, that's just where we
Support the
do like,
Megasode.
oh, when we get to 1,000, when we get to the Ryan's gonna hate this and Kay's. When we get to 1,000 on
Yeah.
YouTube, we're gonna do the Megasode, which is 24-hour episode.
Oh, right. Okay. So that's like 24 episodes in one
Yeah.
after we've done 1,000.
But we can, I've seen other podcasts that we can get like special guests in to host for a little bit while we're sleeping.
Dara Breen, maybe?
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh.
If we give him like 10 grand.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, you
I'm
need
going
to
back to
go
my
somewhere,
holiday.
right?
Yeah, I'm going back to my
You're going
holiday.
back to your holiday.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us for this lo-fi, relaxing
But
time,
high quality.
but high quality always. Premium. Scram.
No problems here this week. But next week, boy, well, we and our guests have problems. Who's on the podcast next week episode, Bilal?
Who's on it?
Mm-hmm.
I reveal that at the start of the next episode. But nice try.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Happy New
And
Year, everybody, and thanks
enjoy
for
your holiday, JP.
custom.
Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Until next
We're
time.
back on the Mega
Gap 'em.
Series. Gap 'em.
Gap 'em.